I think creating and capturing new demand from blue ocean strategies will help improve my company's profitability significantly. Uh, uh, my company's my company sells tickets, online tickets, through their app, and I personally think that they can utilize and create new specific market niches, um, in their industry. Um, I see as like if you form this plan and you target specific groups, you can achieve higher profitability than ever. Uh, a good example of this was actually my experience. I bought my fiance is a huge fan of Shawn Mendes, and she really wanted to go, so I surprised her with tickets, and I went with her, and yeah, I went with her, and I mean, I didn't enjoy the concert, but it was really fascinating learning about how many fans, particularly girls from the age of 15 to 22, that's like that look like the main target, I mean the main age group there, but the amount of people there was huge, and my fiance was going there every year, and she kind of informed me that each year she went, that the number of people would nearly double, triple, like at a huge rate. And I think this opportunity of of targeting this age group, um, in these particular events where this age group uh, relies on, is a really good place for Eventbrite to stick stick to, because uh, these girls who are so dedicated, they're willing to drive like miles and miles and hours just to see this guy. My fiance and her group of friends told me they drove all the way to Vancouver, BC last year just to go see this guy, and I think and the amount of other girls that were going is large, and uh, if if uh, if Eventbrite could shift their focus to this age group, and focus on Shawn Mendes and other pop stars that this age group desires, I think that that their audience, that the demand for this particular audience is consistent, and would create a great opportunity for Eventbrite. For question number two, to improve Eventbrite's profitability on an industrial level, I would direct and primarily focus on trying to develop relationships with suppliers. So, uh, Eventbrite, they brought in $1.5 billion in revenue I believe it was last year. I don't quote me, but um, I think a lot of this came from good relationships with suppliers. If Eventbrite was to shift their demand, like in the first question, shift their demand to a Shawn Mendes concert, I think they would need connections and relationships to primarily focus on getting those types of tickets to sell to that particular audience, and building that quality good relationship with other members in the industry that can help them provide those tickets with from the pop star, is essential. They need to primarily focus and devote to uh, working with the suppliers, because in this industry, there's no substitute to what the suppliers provide. At the end of the day, the suppliers provide the shows, the events that Eventbrite needs to needs to sell. That's what they're selling. They're selling someone else's product, and they're selling someone else's event, and it's an event at the end of the day. But I think if they focused on suppliers, specifically, for that, like I said in the first question, the younger age group, the way they demand and what they want, I think that they can consistently year round. They can sell tickets. I think that the the fan base and the particular fan base that age group has, will certainly be around no matter what. But yeah.